Listen, if Jeannie Mai and Jeezy's divorce was a game of spades, I would say that basically your girl Jeannie Mai just laid the doggone big joker on the table. And guess what? I'm about to tell you why. Is y'all ready to talk about it? Let's juice.
Come on, Blazer.
It's the beef for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV back with a quick little jokes or whatever the case may be. And girl, get up in here, girl. Tell me why Jeannie Mai has responded to young Jeezy. We call him old Jeezy over here, but has responded to old Jeezy's request for divorce. And basically, Jeannie Mai said, if I can't get him one way, I know the way I can. And she said, yeah, I know. He's a cheater. And now the court is in session. We all up in the uproar. The judge is over there telling everybody to go ahead on, settle down. He banging his gavel. And to be completely honest, I feel like this was the best call for her to play if she want to get some money. But I don't believe her. But we gonna get into that. Let's get into it. So in case you guys have been living under earth, Jeannie Mai and young Jeezy was married. Yes, they was. They was together for a long... No, they wasn't together for a long time. Girl, it was one of them Panorama relationships. You know what I'm saying? I know back in New Orleans when we had Hurricane Katrina, they had a lot of Katrina babies. You know, like they had Panorama babies from the Rona. This is one of them Panorama marriages, and they had a Panorama baby. Cute baby, though. But look. So they got together after Jeannie Mai had been going around telling the whole world that she want her dark meat on the side. She said she don't like it as her main dish. She said she want to just, stick a little fork in it, taste it, wooty wooty wham wham, and move on like that. Well, long story short, the Panorama came. I don't know if it was desperation on her part or opportunity on his, but lo and behold, they decided to not only be together, they said they gonna go down to the altar by the clear man in the black robe so that they can go ahead on and say, I do. That's what they did. I didn't say it, I didn't do it, but that's what they did. Now, black people was all, oh my God, we was mixed. It was half of us saying, oh my God, I love for Jeezy. He deserves it. Who cares about the other 5 women he done left single mothers? We don't care about them. Love is love. And maybe it just didn't work out for these other young women. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were saying. And then the other half was saying, girl, he ain't worth 2 nickels rubbed together if you was trying to buy penny candy. You know what I'm saying? So it was a divide on what the people were saying. The people they didn't know which way to go. There was a little bit, going left and right. So now here we are, she changed her tune. She says now she wants her dark meat in the front on the top. She wants that to be the main course, and she'll keep her clear meat on the side. That's what she said. Now she done switched the plate around. But the problem came in was when they had the baby. What's the baby name? I forgot the baby name. The baby, and they had different cultures. She said her family is the Vietnamese side, and she said Jeezy's family is the South side. She didn't say Negro. She didn't say black. She didn't say African American. She just said the South with an F. Yeah, that's what she said. So she said she would only speak Vietnamese to the baby, but then she said Jeezy would speak South to the baby. Now, if you haven't seen my other Jeezy videos, they do pretty well. I was speaking about how basically Jeezy felt like he was outed in his own home. He said the mama was living there, the brother was living there, the baby was there, and everybody in his home, including the baby, spoke Vietnamese. He didn't know what they were saying. He said he had to walk around with Google Translate on his phone to see if they was dragging for him. He said, he might have heard a couple of things, but he wasn't too sure, because he was trying to hide the phone so he could see what they was talking about. But look, now that he decided that, my culture and your culture ain't gonna work, he decided to just go in on divorce. So now here we are. Jeezy filed for divorce. He said in the divorce documents, everything you need to know, Your Honor, refer to the prenup. And I kept saying, well, this must be an ironclad prenup. I even gave Jeannie Mai a couple little tips, hey girl, if you need to just, if you find yourself with your back against the wall, just go clear, woman, and get the crying on the stand. That's what I told her to do, because, woman to woman. I guess we supposed to stick together, girl. I don't know. I really don't give a damn. But look. So now, old Jeezy was telling the Your Honor people to go ahead on and refer to the prenup. Well, they did. And Jeannie Mai, with her lawyers, decided that since you want me to refer to the prenup, let's go do just that, fat. And she done came out and said, young Jeezy cheating, bitch. You can't make it up. She said he cheated. Now, in a normal situation, you'll be like, well, that's kind of hard to prove unless you got proof. Well, according to the way the prenup was written, she don't need no proof. All she need is a piece of paper in her testimony. So let's get into the story of what they said had happened, because we haven't heard from Jeezy yet. So let's get into it. So now the Shade Room and a bunch of other outlets reported, they said Jeannie Mai suggests Jeezy was unfaithful in marriage. Prenup says he will have to pay up due to infidelity. And I said, I know you lying to me. Girl, yes, they did. Let's go on and see what else they say. Because listen, if that prenup and her saying that he cheated or whatever is going to automatically get her the money, she might be on to something. But let's get into it. So now, according to the Shade Room, they said Jeannie Mai is clapping back at Jeezy's divorce petition, and she is accusing him of being unfaithful during their marriage, which seems like it may cost him due to a clause in the prenup. According to documents that were obtained by @TMZ, they get all the tea. In her response, Jeannie lawyer said, wife reserves the right to amend the counterclaim to add other grounds for divorce. That means she said, I know he said irreconcilable differences, but go ahead on, add this in here, Your Honor, because I got to say what I got to say. It goes on to say, but which wife does not wish to specify herein at this time in the hope this matter can be resolved without having to disclose such conduct publicly. Girl, what he did? Then it goes on to say the response continues to state, wife further shows that the court should enforce paragraph 8 of the prenuptial agreement regarding infidelity, which provides in pertinent part that in event that either party engages in sexual relations, an emotional relationship, or is emotionally or sexually suggestive in communication, that's the part right there, we're gonna come back to that, with a third party via all forms of electronic communications, that means your cell phone, your computer, and all of that, including but not limited to, that means everything, texting, sexting, FaceTiming, social media, and or direct messages. That's the DM. Then they say, shall result in significant financial penalty upon the adulterous party. Girl, that means if you get caught, girl, you gotta pay. So then it goes on to say there was no mention of who Jeezy may have allegedly been cheating with during their marriage. However, it says Jeannie's response came shortly after he accused her of gatekeeping when it comes to the child. Now look, if y'all have seen any of my prior videos, I told y'all they said, remember I didn't say it, but they said that she done turned the whole house into Vietnam, and when he pressed the doorbell, it said konnichiwa or something like that. I don't know, and all they do is eat noodles and stuff. So he was already in a position where he felt like he was being outed. Not to mention, he had already claimed she had issues as it pertains to him wanting the baby to get to know the black side of the family. All she wants the baby to know is, Vietnamese and all of that. So he had already been saying that. But I guess what she's saying is, since you want to come out and say, I'm gatekeeping the baby, meaning the baby don't want to go, or I don't want to let the baby go down there by your mama and them, then bitch, I'm going to say you cheating. And let me just say this, before we get into the details, I believe that Jeannie Mai lying, but I believe Jeannie Mai is doing what she needs to do to secure the bag, as they always do. I tell y'all this all the time. But y'all don't be wanting to hear me though. These girls, these clear girls know what to do. It's just us black women, we don't know. So anyways, Jeannie Mai done ran around there and said young Jeezy, no, my bad, old Jeezy was cheating down to the ground, girl. And she said, you know, Your Honor, please take a look at the clause. Well, speaking of the clause, let's pull it up. Now, this is why I'm saying Jeannie Mai did a good one. She did a big one on this one. Because listen to what the clause states as it pertains to Jeezy or her being caught in the act of cheating. Because see, a lot of y'all, you know, me included back in the day, I used to think cheating was just somebody sleeping with somebody else outside the relationship. But that's not what that is. Listen, according to the clause, it says, but it gets even more pointed. It says, listen in quotations. Wife further shows that the court should enforce paragraph 8 of the prenuptial agreement regarding infidelity, which provides in pertinent part that if either party engages in sexual relations, that's the cheating we all know, an emotional relationship, that means if he just on the phone with a bitch, you know what I'm saying, spilling all his teas and trying to get some comfort, that's emotional relationships. And then it also says, or is emotionally or sexually suggestive in communication with a third party. Let me break that part down. That means if he on the phone and he be like, girl, you fine, girl. Ooh, I like the way that dress fitting you. That's cheating, bitch. Look. It says, look, and he can't do this no way, like in no way, shape, or form. Look, it says, including but not limited to, that means all of these things we about to list. Texting, sexting, FaceTime, and you can't FaceTime the bitch and tell her she look good. Social media, you can't go liking nobody pictures. DM, you can't crawl in the DMs and say, girl, you look good this evening, shall result in significant financial penalty upon the adulterous party. Listen to me. Listen, Lindas and listen, Lindas. Because see, I know with that worm food, he had told these men to go ahead on and get these prenups as if prenups was, you know, the only way you could be safe. But it turns out if the verbiage in the prenup ain't what it is or what it should be, your ass is grass. Now listen. Do you understand that she don't even have to have that much proof? All she got to do is subpoena his phone records, and she can. The judge has done it all the time. They did it with Marilyn Martell over there on not Married to Medicine, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, literally, all she'll have to do is request to subpoena his phone records. I'm not even talking about the other devices, the phone records. And if she see him say anything deemed emotional cheating to any female in his records, 100% she got it. And you know what's crazy about all of this? That's good for Jeezy. Absolutely, yeah, that's good for old Jeezy. You know why? Because you really thought you ate that. He really thought he ate, but this the gag. A lot of people are going around picking up that interview that she did or that he did with Nia Long that I did not like, because I felt like Nia Long was at the time in the news for getting dragged and cheated on by her ex-husband. And I felt like to sit down with Jeezy, you know, the man with 4-5 baby mamas and a new mama or a new wife, I felt like, why a black woman, number one, and then why Nia Long of all black women? But, you know, people bringing up this interview where Jeezy said, cheating it ain't for real niggas or something like that, or real niggas don't cheat, something like that. You know, black men know what to do to make a black woman feel like they could be trusted. You know, when we all know, not all the time, they got some good black men out here, but some of them, a lot of times, you can't trust them. You couldn't trust them as far as you could throw them, and I don't give a damn if you had the arm from Babe Ruth. Do you hear me? A lot of times you can't trust these niggas. But they bringing up this interview, and I'm going to let y'all hear the clip where he was over there hollering real niggas don't cheat. And I'm going to explain to y'all why he didn't think that statement through and through. He should have referred to the prenup like he was telling the judge. But let's get into the clip.
Right? Like, and you got to know when it's time to be done.
Right.
And that's usually not about another person, an affair, or, you know, some chick that's willing to, like, make you feel like a king. Because that's why most men cheat. Most men cheat because
that's fascinating to me.
It's so gross. It's so stupid.
I personally, this is my quote, real niggas don't cheat.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
I kind of understand what you mean when you say that.
They do not.
I understand what you mean when you say that.
It's something in us
Yeah.
that makes us want to be right.
So y'all just heard that display of disgustingness. I hated it when it came out. I never watched it, still didn't watch it, because I felt like it was just him trying to get the media on his side. Now let me just say this. What's her name? Nia Long, go lay down. Go lay down. Instead of you sitting up here trying to uplift him, you should have been running trying to find out why your nigga, girl, don't start me. Not today, Satan, not today. Get off of here. Let's get back to Jeezy and them. Now, I gotta be completely honest and really be, frank about how I feel about this situation. Do I believe that Jeannie Mai has proof that old Jeezy has cheated on her or she's gotten wind of him cheating? Hell no. No, I don't believe that at all. Now, do I believe he cheated? According to the prenup, hell yeah. Hey, girl, according to that prenup, everybody in this doggone video, including me, you, everybody listening, done cheated according to that prenup. But ultimately, do I believe that he cheated on her, like physically? Probably, because he's a rapper. That's what they do. But I'm smart enough to see how Jeannie Mai is playing this. Number one, I don't know if that part of the prenup was read to Jeezy in layman terms. And the reason I'm going to say layman terms, because he probably saw cheating and was like, okay, cool. But the gag is the way that prenup is written up, he's going to be found cheating in some way. Remember, it says sexual and emotional. It don't just mean physically. You get what I'm saying? And I think what Jeannie Mai did was saw that piece, or maybe her lawyer did, saw that clause in the prenup and was like, boom, you got him. You have a 99% chance of finding that he violated the prenup the way it's written up. And I believe that that's what happened, and that's how she's going to be able to pin him down in court. Now, is it a bad thing? No, because marriage is a business. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all, Americans, the only people who, especially black Americans, Lord have mercy, but we the only people who get married for love, girl. Marriage is a business, bitch. That lady is handling her business, as she should. But ultimately, it's all Jeezy's fault. That's what you get when you go, when you go. Let me just leave it right there, because y'all be trying to get me in trouble. I'm saying y'all, it's me, girl, my own mind. But anyway, y'all get what I'm saying? She found that clause and she's gonna utilize it as she should. If I was her attorney, and I ain't even no attorney, but I could look at that and be like, oh girl, this is bingo, you got him. What else we need to talk about, And I feel like Jeannie Mai said, Negro, you got an album out. You got the book out. You want to be all on social media acting like you done freed yourself in all of this. Well, it's going to cost you. And hey, if that's what she feels, then it is what it is. Pay that lady for her pain. That's what she said. Now, do I believe she went through pain? Probably not. But she's just doing what clear women do. But anyway, what y'all think about this, girl? Look, y'all could go around here talking about Jeannie Mai. Not Jeannie Mai. Jeezy was cheating. He was cheating. We don't know that to be true. But what we do know is she outsmarted him on his own prenup. Bitch, you can't make this up. Girl, Jeezy. Oh, Jeezy. How did you let this happen? Did you read through the prenup, or did you just let somebody draft up some shit and explain it to you however they felt they needed to explain it to you? Because now Jeannie Mai about to be on all types of girl trips on your ass. Oh, fat. That's the price you paid, though. But anyway, y'all drop down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Jeannie Mai, when you bought them lips? I ain't never known no Vietnamese person that had them type of lips, and I know a lot of Vietnamese people. Jeannie Mai bought lips? Girl, I'm all off topic. Anyway, and I don't like that outfit, Jeannie Mai. I don't know what you thought the train was doing. And you put the shoes on like you really... Yeah, I just want to know when you bought your lips. Anyway, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all of the platforms. And I'll see y'all hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.